Now, traditionally, storytelling happens around a nice fire. People gather in the evening at the end of a hard day's work, and we light a fire, and we have wonderful stories, and we watch as the flames flicker and the shadows dance. So I thought, let's have a fire here this morning for our stories. Only there's a very important man in town they call the fire marshal. And he won't allow us to have a fire here in the theater. It's against the rules. You know about that? Yeah. Well, so I'm kind of hoping that maybe with your help, we can make a storyteller's fire that will do just well and just fine for our stories today. Now, if you're going to build a fire, you want to gather together different kinds of wood. You want to start with tiny twigs that are dry and brittle that'll catch fire quickly. You break those twigs up and put them in a little nest at the base. They will be the beginning of the fire. Now, on top of the twigs, you'll take some branches, a little thicker, maybe crack them over your knee, put them back and forth over the twigs. Then, when that's set, you need a nice seasoned log that will last for all the storytelling time. Put that on top. That'll be the last to burn and the longest to stay lit. Now, we've got twigs, we've got branches, we've got a log. All we need to get our fire started is a match. Drop it among the twigs, and then listen. And the first sounds you hear will come from the twigs as they start to... Now, this is where you can help me out. Yeah. You hear that fire? It's starting to spread? Yeah, that's why you got to be careful with fire. It spreads pretty quickly. As the twigs snap like that, they begin to heat up the branches. Now, when the branches get hot, they're going to make a sound like this. Make a little drum-like shape, cup-like shape with your hand. With the other hand, you're going to play it like a drum. Like that. Yeah. Now mix them together. Twigs, branches. Now you can hear that fire getting a little hotter, right? It's hot enough now that the log is going to start to burn. And when the log starts to burn, it makes a sound like that. Yeah. Now mix it all together. Twigs, branches, log. Right, and now the flames are blazing, the fire is really noisy, it's getting hotter, and the flames are getting higher and faster and hotter and faster. Then you hold your hands out. And your hands are warm and tingling from that fire. And as the flames die down and the embers glow, why then it is a good time for a story from a long